Hey guys, Isaac here, and welcome to episode 1 of Historic City Skylines. I got the city of Peal. You might be wondering, how are we gonna do this? Well, to be honest, I don't know. Just gonna go through its history. And here's a fun game. Guess which city this city is inspired on? Yeah, I know. Kind of complicated, but I think you can get it. I think you can get it. So imagine this city would start with a bunch of just getting lost in setting up a small piece of land around here with houses and stuff. I hope I hope you like houses and not mouses. Okay, so I know this isn't that historically accurate, but we're gonna have to use a modern day-ish looking factory, but I'll just put it back in a connected the main city. And of course, we gotta deal with water wells and what not. Pretty basic. I think you can wrap your brains around it. At least I hope. Anyway, so as these explorers first settle on the city of Pearl, the city of Pearl, or Peel, or however you want to pronounce it. I don't even know. It's kind of just some random nonsense. Of course, they would build their first houses. We got houses being built. Of course, this is how the houses are. I'm gonna put on, some historical coats of paint to make it seem like something that might have actually existed in the era, but I think you can imagine what it would look like for now, given that it's the 1530s and it's just the 1500s, okay? All that matters so far is that it's currently around 1531, because that's when the city of Pearl is founded, or Peel. I don't know, Pearl or Peel. You decide. And once it gets to a population of 47, then you can imagine that the city would expand to match the basic coastline. And I am using curved roads, at least for, the beginning. I'll probably stop using it sometime in the 1700s. Or maybe later, who knows? Right, I am also taking suggestions for my city on any mods, or really just anything you want to use. This is kind of your city if you think about it. And so yeah, the city would probably predict this for you. mass future expansion into the area. You know, we got a universal cell. I don't know what that's. So I'm not even sure what I'm rambling about. But we got 44 people living in the coastal area. Of course, these houses will have to be destroyed, but really any and all houses here will end up being destroyed and replaced and destroyed and replaced and destroyed and replaced. But that is a problem for later generations, because it's not my problem. Of course, now that the city has a nation of 100, I can imagine the city designers, the people living there would probably prepare for this area, this shop area where people can shop. They'll shop until they drop. Got these roads. I might name the roads. Like any suggestions will be held great. But I do have a rough idea of what I want this city to become. So you can change minor things, but not like major things, Like you can't change the name of the city or have the country government, which in this case will end up being the United States government, but it's not quite there yet. You won't know who's in charge of this country until I probably tell you it, probably in episode 2, Who knows, but you'll just have to wait and see, the second episode. I don't know why it sounded like a scream of fear. It should not be like a fear response for, there being a second episode, or a third, or a fourth, or a fifth, or a sixth, or an eighth. Probably a lot of episodes, and then there'll be other series in this, like, alternate America, which you already saw the map of if you checked my post. Now, we don't need loans, of course, we don't. Now, who needs loans? Do you need loans? Me personally, I don't need loans. No, but that's a problem for the later generation. As our city, of course, there is the industrial problem, and I know this is currently pre-industrial revolution time, so you're gonna have to work with me, okay? Okay, I know, like, this isn't gonna be like an aesthetic over profitability. I still want this city to be profitable. So that's why I'm adding, are you ready for it? A kind of pointless industrial sector. I hope you're so excited to just have pollution in the back of our city. Are you excited to just have pollution in the back of your city? Well, I sure hope you are. Not. Hope you're not. Who knows? The city is still going, still expanding. No, if it's 185 people, this is still the 1500s. I'm not sure either. It's random commercial areas, but no, it's the character of the city, you know? As we might dam off this whole lake. Probably not. Terraforming cost a heck of a load of money in this. Well, this. I was gonna make a joke, but that would either confirm or deny something. Who knows? You just gotta wait to figure out which country owns this land. Maybe I'll reveal it in this episode or any minute now. Any minute now. We got rocks. But I do say our city is looking pretty beautiful in the night as we watch it expand. And I'm not really planning for historical buildings, even though there will be historical buildings, but the buildings will level up because the city I'm basing it on, pretty much all the buildings from the old days are gone. Gone. Just bye-bye. Just obliterated into the air. Into the hair. Into the hair. Into the hair. You know, I see how the city is slowly expanding, even though money-wise, we're doing horrible. Maybe you got an idea to, completely fix and turn around our economy in the up-and-coming episodes. I don't know, you tell me. Like, seriously, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have played this game plenty of times before, but I've never created a city, past a few thousand people. I think I did have a 5,000 person city once, and this will become a more than 5,000 person city, okay? We'll probably have 5,000 people only by probably by the year 1700. And then it will continue to expand exponentially, getting bigger and bigger as the generations go by. But it's currently only a Dutch colony. That's right, country reveal. It's part of the Netherlands. Minecraft. We joke. This isn't really scripted, so you're just hearing my well, still filtered, but like unscripted stuff, and how our city is slowly losing hundreds of dollars a week, or at least I think that's a week. I don't know how the money works. I know that we have 20,000 city bucks or whatever currency the Netherlands used back then, which isn't really that because we gotta deal with inflation and economy, but maybe in this world the Netherlands currency is city bucks. I don't know. It's your yeah, sure it is. This is as much my world as much yours, because your suggestions will probably very heavily influence the way I make the city. Woo! I love making this city. I'm gonna build the biggest, the best, the brightest city that you've ever seen. Ooh. I hope you're excited for the city. 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 I don't know what I'm saying about. I hope you're excited for the city. You know I do, cause this series, and I know this isn't like my regular content at all, but I really hope you enjoy it as the city slowly expands. Probably have more poop into the waters to fly, actually, see this map, because I've never played a game on this map. This is not a custom map. I might use custom maps. If there's any custom maps you suggest I should use, then do it. Say it. Say which custom map I should use. Or not, I care. Anyway, you can probably guess what's gonna happen. That's right. More expansion! Of course, the way the city will expand in the early days, it's gonna be much different from the way it's gonna expand in the later years. Or the even later years. Or the latest years of its history, but who knows? I'm just a city builder, not a gritty gilder. Gotta move that up. Don't want to break any important stuff, and I feel like that's enough. It's expansion time. Ooh, I hope you love seeing my city endlessly expand. We're expanding, we're expanding, we're expanding, and we're expanding, we're expanding, we're expanding. Because I could just use this, which I probably will a lot. Just one city feature. It has to be one of my favorites in making cities, just in general. Because nothing will ever go wrong in this city. The small city of Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. That's how it's pronounced. We probably will have a name change. If you got suggestions for a name change, then tell me. I want to hear your opinions about our city. If you got any, other name changes, or if you like the name Pearl, because that's a great name for a city, or maybe not. It doesn't really fit the vibes I want the city to be like right now, but who knows, We're currently experiencing a time of great expansion in our city. Nothing bad will ever happen to it. Ever. Nothing bad happened in this city, and nothing bad will ever happen in this city. I feel like this is great progress for episode 1. Probably by episode 5 will be in the 1700s. And probably by episode 20 or so, we might be to the modern day or the 1800s. Who knows? Who knows? You got any inspiration for you to tell me, or ways to improve my city? Then you tell me, because I want to hear. Maybe every day I'll install one new thing to get my city better, or have one change to my city, Because it's my city of 300 or so people, the city of Pearl. The city of Pearl. The city of Pearl. I don't know why I sung it like I would sing a song. I don't know. It's a city. Most certainly a city. Got any suggestions? Then just tell me them. I'm gonna have it look like an actual city from like the 1700s soon. I don't know. I just lumped like the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s into one era. If that isn't extremely controversial, like, no, 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 the city would look completely different from 1750 to a 15, it's not so much. Yeah, but, I'm working with limited resources, This game already has a sequel, I'm not using it because my computer cannot stand it. So just got small city of 300, 400 people, soon to be 500 probably, but who knows. It looks like a demand for more people has gone down. Maybe this won't be known as the worst economic something in our city's lifetime. Maybe we'll have a complete economic bounce back. I don't know. It's your city, your choice, your blah blah blah. Your city, your choice, your blah blah blah. I mean, did it. 400 people. We'll have like 470 in no time. In no time. No. What? I know, in no time. It's almost like our city is it's expanding at a pretty fast rate. I don't know why I struggle to say it, but our city is certainly expanding. No signs of stopping. But I think it's time that we time to quickly address the elephant in the room. Hey, hated industrial land, want some more dirty pollution in your system, making the beginning of our city complete ash heap? Not like it will affect it so hard. Somebody in the future is gonna be like, wow, 26, 7, 26. That makes it like July. Yeah, we might go into probably a bit into the future. Have a sprawling utopia for every person to see. Hopefully. Probably not. Who knows? We'll see. We will see. I'll just hope our city expands in time so we can have a significantly large city by the beginning of episode 2. Yes! Yes, a little hamlet. Finally. Time. You know what time it is? Time for us to decide where all the stuff goes. I love putting stuff in a place, then more stuff in more places. Me when the stuff is stuff. Yeah, I think it's pretty healthy. Probably because the industrial area is in the opposite side of the world. Good thing. I feel like a nice coastside school will do, wonders. Wonderful wonders for our city. But it's still in the early days. We'll see you in maybe episode 2, maybe episode. We'll see what happens to our city in episode 2 and beyond. It's like still only the 1500s. Maybe next episode we'll be able to see the 1600s. But probably not. No promises. Maybe we'll have like a time skip scene. You decide. Like I said, I want to take suggestions from the comments. Because so far this city is pretty boring. I want to see it with character. More than just a photocopy of the city I'm basing it on, which you might be able to guess. Who knows? Anyway, something, Isaac signing off.